Welcome back. Brandi LeBas is our Mortgage Banker of the Week out of our Lafayette branch, and she is a veteran and is here to talk to us about the VA loan product. What is so great about it, not just in general, but what GMFS specifically offers in terms of resources and savings to our veterans. So I want to start first by talking a little bit about you.
Okay.
Now, you are a veteran.
Yes, ma'am.
So what branch of the armed forces did you serve?
I was actually in the Air Force. I lived overseas for about 7 years. It was a wonderful experience. I think just an amazing opportunity to be able to serve our country and, meet people from around the world. And it's something that I carry with me every single day of my life.
And then in addition, you are also a former school teacher.
Yes, ma'am, I am. I was in education for 8.5 years. Really enjoyed, making my mark on education and creating change. It's kind of ironic. GMFS is changing lives, so I've just shifted a bit. I definitely believe in GMFS Mortgage. It's an amazing company. I feel like they offer loan programs that fit everyone's needs. Specifically, I want to talk about VA loans today just because it's near and dear to my heart, and it really is a great opportunity for our veterans.
Yeah, well, tell us about it. The VA loan is open to any active or former military veterans or servicemen and women.
Correct. The eligibility is actually determined by Veteran Affairs. In order to know if you're eligible, it is very easy. You can go to the VA portal. From time to time, we have customers that have some difficulties doing that, whether it's internet or what have you. But we do have a fully staffed VA department that can assist them with getting their eligibility because that is the first step in the process.
So you don't have to know anything or do anything in advance. We just need to get in touch with you, and that can be the first step. And you can help them because, quite honestly, you might get to visiting with a veteran and notice that might not be the best product for them. Most times it likely is, but it might not be the best product. But you really need to let Brandi sit down and visit with you to help determine your path, because it's not about getting you in any particular product. It's about getting you into the right product. The VA loan, though, hands down, is one of the very best products that are offered to our veterans. Kind of talk me through what sets the VA loan product apart.
Okay, it's a true 100% financing, so oftentimes our veterans do not have to come to the table at all with a down payment. Interest rates are extremely competitive. And I can also tell you that one of the major benefits to it is that you do not have PMI. I'm sure most of you know PMI is something that you pay. It only protects the lender. It adds to your monthly note substantially. So with a VA benefit, with a VA loan, you're getting a very competitive interest rate. You're not paying PMI. And really, if you're not trying to put a significant amount of money down, then VA is definitely the route that you should pursue.
And the VA loan product, getting a VA loan through GMFS, you get additional savings, correct?
Absolutely. At GMFS Mortgage, we value our veterans. We value those that are protecting our country, protecting our streets. And it's just very important to us. We believe in community and supporting those. And because of that, we actually waive all of our fees. So any veteran that applies for a VA loan will have a reduction in fees which equals to a savings of $999. So just to be clear, you're not paying GMFS any fees whatsoever. There's not an origination charge. There are no fees with your loan for a VA loan.
And Brandi, we want to encourage people who are listening or who are watching that if you are interested in finding more about the VA loan product that GMFS Mortgage has to offer, I would love for you to get in touch with Brandi because she knows right where you're coming from, because she is a veteran herself and she wants to be your loan officer. How do we reach you?
You can reach me on my cell at 337-886-8492. You can reach me by email, blebas, BAS@gmfslending.com. Stop by our Lafayette office. We're located off of University. To be specific, 1728 West University. We would love to gain your business. We would love to assist you. Every customer has unique needs, and it is our goal to make sure that we put you in the loan program that best fits your needs.
So what is the maximum loan to value for a VA loan on a purchase or even a refi?
The maximum loan to value is 100%. Again, that is of appraised value. It is a true 100% program. Oftentimes the seller can contribute towards closing costs, and our buyers can actually come to the table with $0.
I know a question that many veterans have who may have already used the VA loan in past mortgages, in past home buying. Can you use it more than once?
I'm so glad you bring that up, Pam. Absolutely. It's a big misconception that you can only use your VA benefits one time, and that is just not true. For many people, they get bogged down when they start exploring the information on the veterans website. If you have purchased a home and if you have paid that mortgage in full, you can request to have your entitlement.
Your bonus entitlement?
You can request for your bonus entitlement if you're looking at a larger loan amount. So the basic entitlement is $36,000, and that's for a loan under $144,000. What VA has done a great job with is, as home purchase prices have increased, they've created the opportunity for bonus entitlement to really assist those, especially in those areas where the average housing is just a little bit higher than other areas.
Do most veterans, are they familiar with the bonus entitlement?
No. If you look at the veterans website and if you look at their calculations, the formulas get really technical and really confusing. And that's why I would just say, reach out to me. Don't worry about the specifics. I can break it down with a simple certificate of eligibility. I can tell you exactly what you will qualify for. And there's really no need to have that basic information of how VA works. We are very knowledgeable and we are here to assist.
So let's do, really, if you can kind of summarize everything for me again and talk about the highlights of the VA loan so that people can understand the benefits that are offered, not just by the product itself, but what GMFS specifically does to help support the veterans who are looking to get into a home and make the American dream come true.
Okay. Again, we value our veterans. That's something that we stand by. The VA benefits are that it is a 100% financing program. It does not require down payment. You also do not have private mortgage insurance, which typically increases your monthly note. Interest rates are very, very competitive. And again, I'd just like to remind you, if you've already used your entitlement, give us a call. That does not mean that you cannot reinstate those benefits and purchase a new home if you've sold a home or if you've paid off your previous VA mortgage.
And are there any times when the conventional loan may be more beneficial for a home buyer than the VA loan?
Absolutely. From time to time, we get veterans that come to us and they're prepared to put a substantial down payment. What we do at GMFS is we look at each customer very individually based. We want to do what is best for you. If you have a substantial down payment and you're not going to have PMI anyway, we will definitely look at the conventional rates and, come present that information to you so that you can decide alongside of us whether you should go conventional or you should go with a VA loan.
Brandi, how much do you need to put down in order to not have PMI?
A standard conventional loan, if you do not put 20% down, you will have private mortgage insurance or what is called PMI.
And do you have to keep the private mortgage insurance until that amount, that 20% of the loan, is paid?
Federal law requires that PMI remains on your loan until you reach 78% loan to value. So at 78%, it'll automatically drop off. At 80%, you can contact your lender and you can request that the PMI be dropped off of your mortgage. And just based on payment history and also based on appraised value of the property, you could potentially have that taken off at 80%.
But it does automatically come off?
At 78%, yes.
And so that would That's a lot of money
Oh,
on
absolutely.
your monthly mortgage payment.
Absolutely. PMI is very much determined by credit score, so it depends on many different variables in terms of how much that will cost you. But absolutely, anything to get that monthly note down and getting that PMI off will definitely take care of that.
Brandi, good to see you today.
Thank you. It was so great to see you as well.
Thank you very much. And we'll be back with more of the show right after this.